Hi all, James here. Just on location at a property which we have going through legals at the moment. I'm not going to do the walkthrough because we're a few weeks away from completion, but yeah, just to give you a little rundown on the property. You know, it's a 3-bed up at Tyneside Flat. You know, it's quite a popular little investment property up here in the northeast. You know, but just want to explain how they work, you know, because we get a lot of people reaching out from outside the region, and they're often put off by flats because generally you have a service charge to pay, you have ground rent to pay, and that can sometimes kill off your cash flow, you know. So it's flats are generally a no-go for a lot of investors. But the thing that's different about these Tyneside flats is you don't pay service charges and you don't pay ground rent on them. You know, that's where they differ. And just give you a little bit of a context on how they're structured. Basically what it is, it's an upstairs flat and a downstairs flat. It's like a terraced house, you know, upstairs and downstairs. There's 2 front doors at the front, and they run on what's they do have a lease on them. They run on what's known as a Tyneside lease or a peppercorn lease. You know, there's a few different terminology. Crisscross lease, there is a few different terminologies for them. And how it works is a rule of thumb. The owner of the upstairs flat is the landlord of the downstairs flat, and the owner of the downstairs flat is the owner of the upstairs flat, if that makes sense, which pretty much cancels each other out, you know, which does cancel out the need for ground rent, service charges and the like, you know. I mean, the leases are generally 999 years, you know, so they're going to outlive everybody, outlive the property, I would say, as well, you know. So, but yeah, that's pretty much how they're structured. But they are quite a versatile little property. They're generally high yielding, not too expensive. End market values run from, like, I don't know, 70,000 up to 80,000. Depending on areas, you might get them for 100,000, you know. Maybe a little bit more, but yeah, if you can pick them up at a good price, you know, if they need a bit of work like this one, it's a bit rough. Yeah, you can generally good little cash flow, as you know, maybe 8, 9, 10% yields on them, you know, which is pretty good. But yeah, like I say, they're quite versatile. I know people are using the service accommodation, not just buy to let. You can run them as HMOs. You can go into the loft and get another 2 bedrooms up in the loft, and that's spacious. And if you can get a pair of flats together, you know, even better. You know, you can turn them back into a house if you wish to do so, like, you know. So yeah, that's just a little rundown on the Tyneside Flats. You know, for those looking to invest in the northeast, I wouldn't rule them out. I'd have a serious look at them, you know. And any questions, you know, just give me a shout, and happy to answer any on that, you know. So have a good one, and I will catch up with you all later on.